Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So, ooh. What up, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Fencer, Princess, SoundCloud, SoundClick. All my sports fans, I put a sports video up already today, but this is about Amaroso being fired. It's not that she's ever going to see me. And I just wanted to throw in my 2 cents because nobody asked me. But this is YouTube. So, you know how that goes. Look, Amaroso, I'm hoping I'm saying your name right, even though you'll never see this video. Amaroso? Amarosa? Dark skin. You're a good looking Amarosa. Amarosa is a good looking woman. I mean, when I first saw Amarosa on The Apprentice, I was like, she hot. I was like, ooh, because I like Chocolate Sisters. Tall, yeah. I was like, okay, get it. But then when I started hearing her talking, I was like, it was like, what are you? Like, I know you're educated and all this other stuff, but I was like, what are you? Like, what realm of existence do you live in? Because, listen, I've worked with and been around plenty of sisters who gravitate towards white people. And I don't really have an issue with that until you alienate where you came from. And when I say where you came from, I mean your black mother and father. When I start seeing that, when I start feeling that you are trying to get away from your color, it's where you come from. Listen, I don't mind that races, intermingle and, and discover each other's culture. I like that because we all need to learn from each other. There's nothing wrong with that. But when you just like, the people back there where I came from, I don't really rock with those people. That's when I have a problem with you. Listen, I don't like a lot of black people. I don't like them because they don't like me for no reason. I don't like them. But I'm a black man, and I acknowledge that. Like, I do a lot of culturally, significant things that black people do. I hang around them every now and then when I hang around anybody. But, I also can go hang around some white folks and kick it with them because I don't mind. You know what I'm saying? You know who I don't kick it with? Asians. I don't really kick it with. I don't know any. I don't know. I guess I would if I knew some, but I don't really know any. But Amarosa, you're just kind of you're a foreigner to your homeland. Like, you dismembered your relationship with your own people in such a way that not one individual other than probably your own husband, and I'm sure he's questioning his resolve too, is like, yeah, Amaroso is sister girl. Not no one. No one is. I mean, Robin on she's on CNN or whatever that is, she was like, bye, Felicia. The other girl, just pretty much said, you're petty. Or she's being petty because she's never represented the black community. And here's the thing. This is what gets me, Amarosa. Here's the thing. There are very few black people who have an opportunity to represent black people on the level that you have. I mean, you run around with The Apprentice, Donald Trump being a billionaire, he's in the 1%, in the world, just that platform alone, okay, you gravitate towards me, you learn things about him, you guys, he's already successful, he doesn't need you, but nonetheless, you're right there, like, boom, you could magnify our culture just easily and not have us always shaded in such a bad light. You know what I'm saying? When we first saw you, we were just like, yeah, a sister out there, boom, bam. But it just didn't happen that way. It just didn't go that way. You turned real fast. It was disturbing. Then when you were in the White House, serving under 2 different presidents, didn't hear not one thing out of you that was worth talking about. Nobody knows what you did in the White House, a liaison to the president. It's like, doing what? Listen, I used to work. I used to work in politics. I knew exactly what I was doing. I knew who I was, and I knew the job that I had. I was a legislative aide. You know what I'm saying? And I had a format that I had to follow. And when it was time for me to go after a year, there was no storming out. It was time for you to go. That was it. You know what I'm saying? Term limits came up. I left. You know what I'm saying? And I left with a lot of other people who were either had my job or people who were, over me. All left. That's just the way it is. But listen, I don't know if you stormed out. You say somebody made it up. Listen, nobody really cares. But here's the thing. There's going to be another Amaroso out there somewhere. And I hope they learn from you. You know what I'm saying? Because now that you've completely alienated us in every single kind of way that you could, like every single way that you could, I'm surprised you didn't start talking about nappy hair like Cheryl Underwood, did it. But now she's rocking a fro because they came at her. And I don't rock with her because she started off in the hood telling dirty jokes. And now she's talking about nappy hair afros, and like afros are bad. Like, you're like on that level of just, you're even worse than that. So Amaroso, nobody really cares that you got fired. Nobody wants to read your book. This book you're coming out with, nobody wants to read your book. No black people, and probably no white people. You know what I'm saying? They let you know what you are. Just the accusation that you got dragged out. Just that being in the media lets you know exactly how they feel about you. Because who else did they say? Just think about this, Amaroso. You're saying that came from one person, but yet it got out on the circuit. And, once it gets out, it gets out. But who else? Out of all the people who have been fired since Donald Trump as a matter of fact, out of all the people who have been fired in White House history, in all the 50 years I've been around, I've never heard of one person being allegedly dragged out of the White House. Not one. Not one. And I'm sure somebody's going to come up with that statistic, but you're the only person who's been allegedly dragged out by the Secret Service. How did that get in the news? Amaroso, I don't know what you're going to do for the rest of your life. You're obviously a smart and educated woman, educated more than most, so I hear. You could start going on TV shows or whatever, but you're never going to get the black people support. And I don't know if you know this, but there's a whole lot of us, you know what I'm saying? And the black dollar is powerful. It's very powerful. Just our eyes being on a show can turn the tide of a show instantly. Look at Power. Look at, all these other shows that have come out. If we pay attention to it, if we start watching it, the ratings go through the roof. If we don't like that show, guess what happens? Like Pac-Man. It's your boy Tone 202. It's a damn shame. You could have done a lot with the power that you had. Peace.